John Miller. I'm the mayor of this great city, and I'm here this evening to welcome you all to the 4th annual Economic Development Get-Together. The reason we have this get-together is to thank those that work so diligently in providing services for our city. And if you're here and you don't provide services for our city, then we would like to have you as a patron of the city and someone that would help us out. And we would like you to contact Economic Development and put your name on the list as someone that does great things for this great city. Around the walls here, I think you'll notice those signs up there. Those are all of our sponsors that sponsor this great event. And without them and without those that work behind the scenes, this event would not go on. So we're going to acknowledge those a little later, but I'd like to thank you again for being here this evening. And we've got some very interesting people and some young people here that are going to be addressing you. But first, if I could have your attention to the 2 screens behind you, we're going to show a little 2-minute video and picture yourself walking through Collinsville.
Picture yourself in Collinsville, the 5th largest city in the Metro East. Just 9 highway miles from St. Louis and 15 minutes from Scott Air Force Base. Nearby Lambert International Airport serves 12 million people per year, while 5 surrounding interstates put 2.5 million people within an hour's drive of Collinsville. Picture yourself in a community that values public safety, with an award-winning police department and full-time fire and paramedic services. Nearby Anderson Hospital, with their state-of-the-art cancer center and the only chest pain center in Madison County, serves the medical needs of the citizens of Collinsville. And a free shuttle service for seniors and the disabled is available 5 days a week. Collinsville has everything from elegant townhomes and idyllic single families in well-manicured subdivisions to classic homes on the historic register. Whether you are building or buying, your housing dollar goes farther in Collinsville. Picture yourself enjoying a variety of annual events celebrating our cultural diversity in a friendly hometown community known for our giant ketchup bottle. Enjoy dinner, drinks, and live music in our vibrant uptown area. Visit Cahokia Mounds, our internationally known World Heritage Site, for a look at an ancient Indian civilization. Or spend an evening at Fairmont Park for the only live horse racing in the area. Picture your children attending one of the many highly acclaimed schools in our Unit 10 district. From preschool to college prep, our students enjoy a broad education from our award-winning school district. Collinsville High School is the only school in Illinois to be awarded the National Gold Council of Excellence Award every year since its inception in 2007 for the level of commitment displayed by the Student Council, now numbering almost 400 students. Picture yourself working and living in a dynamic, progressive community where businesses enjoy great success and residents are proud to call home. Picture yourself in Collinsville.
Of course, you're in Collinsville, and this event would not have taken place without the Economic Development Commission. And I'd like to introduce to you now the chairman of the EDC, as we call it, Mr. Kevin Wynok.
Good evening. What a turnout. I hope you've enjoyed the band too. Applause to Mr. T and Miss MT and the House Shakers. I'm Kevin Wynok, chairman of the City of Collinsville's Economic Development Commission. I appreciate all of you attending tonight's 4th annual Business Retention and Attraction Reception. Tonight's theme is Picture Yourself in Collinsville. I'd like to, at this time, recognize a few notable people in the audience. Representative, if you could raise your hand too. Representative Kay, I was talking to him earlier, I don't know where you're at, but I know he brought a few of his people. Thank you. Our superintendent of Unit 10, Dr. Green. Our principal, Eric Fleur. I did see Township Supervisor Terry Bones Allen somewhere. He was talking, can you imagine that? Scott Williams, interim city manager. Of course, Mayor John Miller, who you've met already. Councilman Liz Dalton. And Councilman Nancy Moss. I think that's probably it. I don't know if there is anybody else, but excuse me, I'm getting a call. Just a second. Hello? Mitt? Yeah, it's already started. Okay. Well, I thought you'd be here by now. It's Mitt Romney. Okay. I'll tell him. He said he's really busy getting ready for Super Tuesday or something like that. So. Okay, thanks a lot. As you can see, we had a lot of people scheduled for tonight, but he couldn't make it. We also had the school board here tonight, a number of people, so I'm not really quite sure who's all here, but if you can raise your hand if you're a school board member, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Collinsville has a lot to offer potential businesses and developers. As you just seen in the video, Collinsville Unit 10 School District gives us many reasons to be proud. You've just heard about our student council and the national recognition it receives on a regular basis. In addition, just this year, Unit 10 was one of only 8 in the country selected by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to participate in a groundbreaking program called Closing the Achievement Gap. This program is making it possible for our teachers and administrators to communicate with other school districts around the country and share best practices and new ideas in an effort to improve classroom performance. Tonight, we have 3 Unit 10 current and former students who are going to speak to you about their experiences on how Collinsville schools and the community has helped them be successful in what they're doing today. The first one is an academic powerhouse. Second is a shining star from an outstanding athletic program, and the third has gone on to do great things after graduating from Collinsville High School. First is Alyssa Miller. Alyssa is a senior at Collinsville High School. She's first in her class. Alyssa will attend the University of Kentucky in the fall and will pursue a degree in corporate law. She's president of the Latin Club and the Student Council, vice president of National Honor Society, secretary of the Senior Class Executive Board, and treasurer of the Illinois Association of Student Councils. Alyssa holds a long list of awards. One of her most notable moments is meeting with Vice President Joe Biden and his wife at their home to discuss youth violence. I'm glad she had time to come see us tonight, and I'd like to welcome at this time Alyssa Miller.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Miller, and I'm a senior at Collinsville High School. This year, I serve as the Student Council and Latin Club President, National Honor Society Vice President, the 2012 Executive Board Secretary, and the Illinois Association of Student Councils Treasurer. Over the past 4 years, Student Council has provided me with many leadership opportunities. I have attended numerous seminars and conferences, hosted the 2012 Chicago LEAD Conference, and attended Vice President Biden's house for his speech regarding the Violence Against Women Act. Student Council has been one of the most important clubs I have been involved in because it allows students to be united, show school spirit, and engage in social relationships that build the school up. This year, I have also served as the IASC State Treasurer. It has been a phenomenal experience for many reasons, but mainly because it has taught me how to communicate with my fellow officers, help me realize and achieve some of my goals, and interact with kids from all over the state. Latin Club has been another neat experience that I've participated in over the past 4 years. I have held 2 leadership positions, attended 4 conventions, and participated in almost all the activities we do throughout each year. Latin Club is unique to CHS because it was saved by the community. It is valued and respected, especially by the kids of Collinsville High School. Latin Club brings students together and helps us appreciate ancient Rome. My executive board is also very important to me because it is made up of my fellow senior classmates. It is a club that shows the heart and dedication of the senior class, and we do what we can to make CHS the best it can be. Executive board allows kids to show how much CHS has meant to them over the 4 years while they were there. National Honor Society is another club that I am very proud of. You have to achieve a certain set of requirements to become a member, such as keeping a certain grade point average, doing 30 hours of community service, and showing the advisors how responsible you are. Being in these clubs takes a lot of responsibility and dedication, 2 traits which I think I possess. I know that I am fortunate enough to be in these clubs because of my leadership and communication skills, but also because I'm able to keep up with my grades. I have been extremely lucky throughout these past 4 years. Not only have I had the opportunity to be involved in school activities, but I have also had the option of taking rigorous advanced placement classes. These advanced placement classes have prepared me with excellent time management, study, and analytical reasoning skills. The AP classes I have been in have better prepared me for my future at the University of Kentucky next year, where I'll continue to take rigorous educational classes in order to meet the requirements for my finance major. I've been truly honored to attend Collinsville High School. It has provided me with endless leadership opportunities, the ability to enroll in AP classes, and the opportunity to positively interact with my peers and teachers. CHS has prepared me for the next chapter in my life, and I feel extremely confident that I'm ready for my classes and interaction with my peers next year, thanks to the skills I have acquired throughout the past 4 years at Collinsville High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Alyssa. As you can see, she's been in about every organization at Collinsville High School. And Alyssa, if you end up coming back to Collinsville in this area, we're going to call you for the EDC. So just to let you know that. Next up is Dominic Zavalia. He's a CHS senior. And Dominic, a little bit about him, received a football scholarship to Jacksonville State University in Jacksonville, Alabama, and then plans to pursue a law degree at St. Louis University with aspirations of becoming an independent sports agent. He's the team captain of the CHS football team, the soccer team, and the hockey team. He's also the chairman of the K-Hawk Crazies Committee. He's a member of the Student Council and the K-Hawks Against Drugs and Alcohol. He has been on the honor roll his entire high school career while being named football MVP and all-conference multiple times. Please welcome Dominic Zavalia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dominic Zavalia, and I'm a senior this year at Collinsville High School. Next year, I will be attending Jacksonville State University in Alabama, where I will be on an academic scholarship and will also be playing football. During my time at Collinsville, I have been able to play multiple sports, excel academically, and participate in extracurricular activities. Some of those activities include National Honor Society, K-Hawks Against Drugs and Alcohol, Student Council, and head the K-Hawk Crazies, a school spirit organization at CHS. It is because of the sports and activities offered at Collinsville High School that I have been able to excel both on and off the field, discover who I am and who it is that I want to be. In my 4 years in CHS, I have participated in soccer, football, baseball, basketball, swimming, and hockey. Without the passion, hard work, and cooperation of the coaches who I have been lucky enough to work with at CHS, I would not be where I am today, just 3 short months away from becoming a Division I athlete. I really cannot say enough good things about the athletics at Collinsville High School. But perhaps the most impressive thing about CHS is the challenge it provides academically through its advanced placement courses. Because of these courses and the men and women who teach them, I have realized that I can reach heights I never thought I could. I have gained a wealth of knowledge through the innovative teaching techniques of the teachers at CHS. Because of the challenges I have had to face in the classroom at CHS, I feel I am more than ready to succeed at the next level in college. And proof of this excellence in learning came when I was offered an academic scholarship to Jacksonville State. They wanted me more for my academics than they did for my athletics. Aside from the athletics and academic benefits I have gained by attending Collinsville High School, I have also taken advantage of participating in multiple extracurricular activities. Without my participation in student council since I was an incoming freshman 4 years ago, I am certain that I would not have the confidence to stand before you today. Being a part of student council has helped me realize that helping others, giving back to my community, and living our student council model that people will forget what you say and they will forget what you do, but they will not forget how you made them feel, has really what's been important to me. Thank you for allowing me to speak with you today and share all of the great things that Collinsville High School has to offer. I leave you with a quote that Mr. Gordon, our student council sponsor and my advanced placement U.S. history teacher, often reminds us students. At Collinsville High School, you are more than just an ID number. You are more than just a test score. You are a person that can change the life of others each and every day of your life. And he also reminds us that once you are a K-Hawk, you're always a K-Hawk. So in closing, thank you for allowing me to share my K-Hawk story with you today.
Thank you, Dominic. That's a very impressive resume. I was just thinking that time Dominic gets his first agent job, it's about time my son will be out of college, so I hope we can call Dominic and he can be the agent for us, so we appreciate that. Okay, at this time I'd like to introduce the next person. But last but not least, we have Christopher Morgan. He's a recent graduate of Collinsville High School. Christopher is currently attending Bradley University in Peoria and was recently selected to serve an internship during the 2012 Summer Olympic Games from NBC headquarters in Rockefeller Center, New York City. Christopher is currently serving in a sports marketing internship, works in broadcasting for Bradley University, received the Bradley University Outstanding First Year Student Award as a freshman and is a member of the Red Sea Athletics supporting group. Please welcome Christopher Morgan.
During my 4 years at Collinsville High School, I have learned so much from the faculty and staff that has helped me succeed in my early years at Bradley University. CHS has given me the keys for success in life that I do not believe I would have gotten anywhere else. First, CHS Principal Eric Floor is someone who I have tremendous respect for. To this day, I continue to call him my principal because he showed me how to be humble and kind. Every time I spoke to Mr. Floor, not only did he care about what I was doing in the classroom, but he also cared about what I was doing outside of it as well. I look up to Mr. Floor today because he always carries a smile on his face, and he's committed to being the best person he can be on a daily basis. Second, chemistry teacher Mrs. Ann Lunar helped me tremendously in high school and has helped me ensure my success at Bradley. Mrs. Lunar and I became acquainted my sophomore year in high school. I didn't do well on her first exam, and she walked up to me and she told me that I could do better and that she would stay by my side and make sure that I do my best. To this day, Ms. Lunar has not went back on that promise. She has helped me with issues that I was experiencing in school, in the workplace, and at home. She took time out of her schedule to help me with classes. Ms. Lunar always gives me advice on life. She has encouraged me to do my best and to never give up. It is because of her why I am succeeding at Bradley University. Another teacher who has had a huge impact on my high school career and post-high school was Mr. Kyle L. Gordon. Mr. Gordon was my teacher junior year for AP U.S. History. Mr. Gordon has always been there for me when I needed it. Whenever things going on in my life, I would always go to Mr. Gordon and he would give me the best advice possible to get out of it. He stayed on me about getting my schoolwork accomplished and made sure that I would get to class on time. He taught me how to communicate effectively with others. Mr. Gordon taught me life lessons, and importantly, he taught me that there's always people out there who are willing to help you, no matter how big the problem is and no matter how far away you are. My counselor, Mrs. Karen Olson, had a huge impact on my educational experience. She was more than just a counselor to me. Every time I would meet with Ms. Olson, we would talk about school, we would talk about colleges that I looked at, we even talked about what was going in the world, and we also talked about my favorite baseball team, the White Sox. I always told her that I would give her tickets to a White Sox game once I received a job with them. Ms. Olson helped me find Bradley University. Bradley was never a thought in my mind until she told me about the sports communication program and had an ambassador from Bradley come and talk to me about it. Ms. Olson, she went above and beyond to make sure that my life after Collinsville was as well as life in Collinsville when I was there, and I am very indebted to her. Mrs. Don Lewis was my English teacher sophomore and senior year. Mrs. Lewis was a great help to me. During sophomore year, she already had me started looking for colleges that I would attend to. At that time, I planned to attend the University of Missouri. Ms. Lewis helped me figure out what was best for me. She was always there for me when I needed it. Ms. Lewis always gave me advice on how she did in college and what to expect and what not to expect. It is because of her today why I go back to CHS every semester and talk to juniors and seniors about what to expect in college. I have described to you 3 teachers, a counselor, and a principal who has helped me during and after high school. But there are so many more teachers at Collinsville High School who have made a great impact on my life. They didn't just teach me what the book said, they taught me how to be successful in life. They taught me how to interact with others. They taught me how to act in the workplace. They taught me how to enjoy life and, most importantly, live life day by day and enjoy the ride. Collinsville High School has not only helped me educationally, but has helped me improve my life and made me a better person. It is because of CHS and the teachers that reside there I am on the path I am today of success. It is why I'm creating the Believe, Achieve, Inspire project in the future, which will help kids who are like me be surrounded around people who really care about them, help them graduate from high school and college, and find a successful career and make a difference in this world. To every staff member at Collinsville High School, to my family that I love so much that is here today, to the friends that I adore the most, I thank you again for everything you have done for me, because you did not have to put your love and your faith in me. You did not have to help me become the great man that I am today, and I am so indebted to that. And it is because of you why I will this summer be in New York City working for NBC Universal at the 2012 Summer Olympic Games. I will proudly wear my purple and white in New York City and everywhere else I go, because of this high school is the reason why where I am today. And I will never forget the faith that everyone in Collinsville, my family, and my friends who have been there for me, I will never forget them, what the love and faith they have given me to help me succeed on this planet Earth today. Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. I hope Bob Costas has a long contract because, Christopher, you're on the rise, there's no doubt about it. These students really show what a person can accomplish if you have the great support of a school district and the community. All 3 of them are very inspirational, and let's give them one more hand. The school district isn't the only thing that makes Collinsville an outstanding community. It's really our strategic location and many other things, like just miles from a major metropolitan area and at the intersection of 5 major interstate systems. That makes Collinsville an ideal place to open a business or to locate a new development. Whether an office complex, a hospitality center, or a residential subdivision, Collinsville is poised to provide assistance to business owners and developers. The new Northeast Business District is just one of 5 business districts created to provide incentives to the businesses located within them. 3 tax increment financing districts provide a stable source of revenue within those areas, and housing and land costs in Collinsville are considerably lower than most of the neighboring surrounding communities. Collinsville, known as the horseradish capital of the world, is also the home of the world's largest ketchup bottle, as many people know. And this past January, a milestone happened in this city. Collinsville High School's basketball team became only the 3rd high school basketball team in the country to surpass 2,000 wins. Cahokia Mounds Heritage Site and Fairmont Racetrack brings hundreds of thousands of visitors to the west end of Collinsville each and every year. While Gateway Center and Splash City are significant economic anchors in the Eastport Plaza, they provide many qualities of life opportunities. A newly energized Uptown is a flurry of activity at any time of the week, and new and long-standing shops, restaurants, and services are located on both Vandalia and the Beltline. The State Highway 159 improvements that started last year will increase vehicle traffic through the middle of Collinsville by 1,000 per day. And those looking for larger open spaces to build are drawn to the Sugarloaf area, while any kind of home style imaginable can be found in one of the Collinsville many neighborhoods. There's really never been a better time to develop in Collinsville. Now, as you look around the room, as Mayor Miller pointed out, make note of those with the red tags. These are the sponsors for the evening. I'd like to take a quick minute to just thank them for sponsoring tonight. A1 Party and Wedding Rental, Alver's Photo and Video, Anderson Hospital, AVSC Audio, Craig Martin Simon Design. Was that you over there yelling for yourself?
Some guy over there.
Yeah. Paul Mann. A client. Capture Pod St. Louis Photo Booth, Doubletree Collinsville. You can yell if you say your name. Gateway Center, Cindy. Johnson Properties. McCarthy Building Companies. MOW Printing. Oates Associates. David, do I hear you over there? Peckham, Guyton, Albers, and Viets. Rice Commercial Properties. Severin. Southwestern Illinois Properties, and the Bank of Edwardsville. I would also like to thank the members of the EDC who helped coordinate this event, along with a thank you to Director Paul Mann. Anybody clapping for him? Uptown Coordinator Leah Joyce. And the Education Liaison for Economic Development Department, Gary Clark. However, I would like to let you know that this event would not be possible without the help of two special individuals. They continue every year to be the driving force behind this event. As everyone knows, it takes a lot of time and planning to coordinate an evening like this. I can tell you that the city of Collinsville is very fortunate to have both of these individuals on our team. Please help me extend a special thank you to the Executive Director of Gateway Center, Cindy Warkey, and the City of Collinsville's Planning Assistant, Tracy Carlson. They are wonderful. They did a wonderful job to make all this happen. So drink up, have hors d'oeuvres, and enjoy Mr. T and the House Shakers. And don't forget to stop by the Capture Pod and take your photo. And thanks for coming. I hope you have a great evening.